Hello, and today we're going to be reading an Oli Zigzag story on Oli Zigzag, the real. It was my first day of college. I was looking forward to meeting my classmates and getting into the dorms. I walked towards the school and my fist clenched in fear and excitement. Yes. My first day of college. I stepped in the building and looked at the paper they gave me when I chose the college class. 3. I said it aloud, and the whole hallway heard me from my ear-screeching voice. I have to get to that classroom too. Would you like me to show you? A shorter male asked. Sure. I mumbled in embarrassment. Come on, he said while dragging me to the classroom. I finally have a new friend. Cutie. Ollie's exact point of view. I was dragging the cute girl. Holy crap, I said aloud. I haven't told the girl my name. What? The girl said in a screeching voice. I haven't told you my name. I said, well, my name's Sally. Mine's Ollie, I said shyly. Cute name, Sally replied. I blushed. We should go out on our class, I mumbled. Right, she said back. As we were walking to class, Sally saw a sign. Whoa, look, she said. She pointed to a poster. It said, field trip, sign up. Oli, we should really go. It seems fun, Sally said, scratching my ears. Sure, I quietly said, unlike Sally. Okay, we can sign up after the class since we're already late, she said, surprisingly quiet. What got into her, I thought. Sally point of view. Why does my voice have to be so annoying? I'm clearly disturbing Ollie. I just met him and he's clearly calling me my friend and going on trips with him. Gosh. Ollie's point of view. My point of view. Yes. We finally made it to class. That awkward silence earlier was awful. Excuse me. I heard a voice that sounded a bit like Sally's except male. Then turned to see Mr. Sammy, the teacher, who also happened to be a literal strawberry. But, I mean, Sally's a worm, so where would I expect that at this point? Sweetheart. Ollie's point of view. I walked to my classroom, ignoring Mr. Sammy. Sally followed me. We sat in seats in the back beside each other. Then we both looked around the room and Mr. Sammy introduced himself. The room was filled with weird people. I mean, we have a strawberry teacher, and one kid stood out. He looked pretty normal, but that's why he stood out. But the only thing that was a little weird was his hair was being bacon. Usually bacon hairs are bleached for no reason in particular. Maybe I should get to know that kid. Nope. Earthworm Sally's point of view. I saw Ollie staring at the bacon. Maybe he likes him. Now I really don't have a chance. Sammy the Strawberry's point of view. Classes dismissed E. The class jumped up from their seats. Don't forget to eat your vegetables, I said, but everyone was already out the doors. I sighed and saw one warm girl still in class looked a bit sad. Hey, I said. Oh, sorry, she mumbled in a quiet voice and started picking up all her books and ran off. College kids these days, like, sheesh. Screech. Oli's point of view. My point of view. I saw the sign. Putting sheet again, people crowding around it. As short person, you may think this was a sticky situation, but actually, it's not really. I just slid under saliva. I slid under my classmates' feet, then took my pencil out and wrote Shelly's name on, then walked to class, all eyes staring at me. As I opened the door, my second period sat down. Not many people were in, so I got to pick my seat unlike last period. The woman who I guess was my teacher was writing about something about Blackboard. The advisor caught Sally by walking in the room. She sat next to me. So what's going on? Sally asked in her normal screeching voice. Oh, I'm not really sure. We just started. I replied, oh, before Sally could finish her sentence. Teacher stated, we already know that. Wait. In a stern voice, what is 2 plus 2? Then the bright green man stated, we already know that. We're in college, missus. Then suddenly the green had a bear trap on his head. Ah! Our teacher kicked the assuming dead body out of the room into a closet. Now, does anyone know the answer? She said like nothing happened. A 5. DHYRBFTYTYT said, wrong, our teacher said. She then put in a sad face. Class dismissed, our teacher said. We all ran out in fear, some crying. Then I felt a hand touch mine. It was Sally, and I didn't even know she had hands. We walked holding hands. Should we go home? Sure, I can walk you. Sally said, oh, with a 0, K. I said. Dorms. Sally's point of view. I was holding his hand with my cousin. Eat. Pick up. I can keep it cool, Sally. Keep it cool. What dorm number do you have? I said, I have 66. Oli replied. Cool. I have 32. Better get going. See ya tomorrow, Sally. Oli said, see ya. Oli trailed off, hands parted. I was alone and didn't know where I was. Help. This was the only time I could hear my screeching voice came in handy. Did someone ask for help? A voice from behind asked. Yeah, I replied. A black-haired girl came in from off me she was only slightly shorter but very intimidating. Well, what can I help you with? The girl asked. I need help finding my dorm, she said, embarrassed. Oh, then what's your dorm number? It's 32, I replied. I guess we are sharing dorms, she said in excitement. I'll show you, I said. 0K, I replied, a little terrified of how excited this girl was. She started walking, and politely I followed. Whoa, I said, looking at dorms. They most likely cost more than my whole life. Then the back-haired girl came up to me. Is this you? She asked. I read the paper carefully. Real high dorm sheet. Name Sally. Homeroom teacher Sammy. Gender woman. Dead dog. Yeah, I replied. Okay, you're okay. Let me show you your room. Here it is. The girl said, thank you. I replied. But then she had already disappeared. Ollie's point of view. I went into the room assuming that my dorm. Then I saw it. Author here. There is a big plot twist. Hee. Oh, wait. It was a girl? What is a girl doing in the male dorms? What is Oh wait, it's Dima. She already was singing an art song. I'm a woman, my name is Dima. She said it's best not to bother when she's acting like this. I'll just make someone else deal with her. I walked into what I assumed were dorms, and suddenly found bunk beds. Since no one was here other than Dima, I could claim the top bunk. Burp. Top 5 reasons why I hate noobs. Oh, it's only Lewis, the school bully. I better came to Tumbuk before him. Sorry, I have not been posting. This is usually a practiced class joke. To be continued. Votes. And that's what life is. Roblox. And that's my life. Intro.